There are two ways to communicate with nature. One is to communicate with a specific individual, like a cat, a horse, a master tree, or a beehive. In this case, we are speaking, receiving information from one being who has its own personality. The other way is to communicate with the collective intelligence of this species, like the deva of the cats or the deva of the bees. When I did my journey with the bees, I started communicating with specific beehives that had become my friend and started to recognize me. I could feel their personality, their specific behavior. And when I started downloading, channeling my book, I realized that the information was coming from this vaster entity that I call the deva of the bees. And this is the collective intelligence, the collective field of the honeybees on this planet. They might exist beyond this planet, but I stayed on this planet, on Earth. For pets, for animals that are closer to humans, it is easier to have this one-on-one communication on a personality level. But it is also possible to switch from one to another. And sometimes the communication might actually alternate from speaking to this horse towards speaking to the horse field on Gaia. And they will bring different type of information. The collective intelligence will bring you more philosophical, wider level type of information. So there is a lot of wisdom coming from these vast collectives. And then for what is more emotional, closer to the human experience, the day-to-day, the joy of details, then it can be very beautiful to communicate with the specific being. And in communicating with animals who have passed, there is a sort of a merge between this personality self and the wider collective. It's sort of an in-between. It's very interesting.